You who are reading this, know that you are part of something much greater than you can imagine. The world is undergoing profound transformations on all levels: spiritual, physical, emotional, and energetic. Many sense that something grand is unfolding, but few understand the magnitude of what is happening. What we are experiencing is a great awakening, and you are an essential part of this process. Perhaps you have already noticed signs that your mission on Earth is special, that you are not here merely to live an ordinary life, but to fulfill a divine purpose. This is the moment to recognize your true mission, understand your role as one of the chosen ones, and embrace your contribution to the collective awakening and the transition to the new Earth. This is the time to remember who you truly are and the impact you can have on this transforming world. The transformation that the planet is experiencing goes beyond physical changes, encompassing spiritual and energetic aspects as well. You, as a chosen one, have been called to collaborate in this process. The mission of the chosen ones is to raise the Earth's vibration, help humanity reconnect with its divine essence, and, above all, prevent humanity from heading towards self-destruction. Although the idea of global destruction may seem exaggerated, it is closely linked to the collective decisions we make every day. What many do not realize is that we live on a living planet, Earth, which is also on a path of evolution. Just like any growing being, Earth goes through phases of development, adaptation, and transformation. We are now at the peak of one of these phases. Earth is changing its vibration. We are entering a new dimension where the frequency will be higher and purer. This new Earth is not a vague concept. It is a reality that is being shaped now by those who, like you, have been called to participate in this great ascension project. If you feel the call to connect with your mission and be part of the creation of the new Earth, do not let this opportunity pass. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel to follow more inspiring content that will help you raise your awareness and fulfill your role as a chosen one. Let's embark on this journey of transformation together, where every step counts in building a bright future. To better understand this process, it is essential to revisit the past and identify who the volunteers and the chosen ones are and how this journey began. The call: 3 waves of volunteers. Since World War II, a spiritually significant phenomenon has been unfolding, bringing to Earth a growing number of souls with a clear and sacred purpose: planetary ascension. These special souls, often called volunteers or chosen ones, are not merely ordinary individuals seeking earthly experiences. They have come from different parts of the universe, crossing dimensions and realities with a divine call to support humanity at this crucial moment in planetary history. Unlike souls who reincarnate on Earth to resolve personal karmic issues, these volunteers are not here to balance their own debts or learn individual lessons. Instead, they were drawn by the planet's vibration with a specific mission: to raise the Earth's energetic frequency and support humanity's transition to a new era of illumination and consciousness. This call intensified after the horrors of World War II, when Earth entered a critical period of its evolution. With the end of the conflict, humanity faced a crossroads: to deepen the chaos or open itself to a new spiritual understanding. To understand the depth of this mission, it is essential to recognize the crucial role of the chosen ones in facilitating inner changes. By raising your own vibration and seeking inner balance, you contribute to collective harmonization. Every conscious choice you make not only affects your own journey, but also helps shape the future of the planet. This process of personal transformation is a crucial part of the global ascension. It is important to understand that spiritual awakening is an ongoing and dynamic path. As Earth evolves, you will be called to adjust your understanding and spiritual practice to align with the emerging new energies. Constant adaptation is an essential part of a chosen one's journey, allowing you to continue serving as a channel of light and guidance during these times of change. Collaboration among the chosen ones is vital to the success of this global mission. Unity and mutual support among those who share this mission can create a powerful force for significant change. Forming supportive communities and sharing knowledge and experiences strengthens the spiritual network that is helping guide Earth into a new era. Together, you are capable of creating a transformative and lasting impact. It was in this context that higher forces sent a special group of souls endowed with ancestral wisdom and unique vibrational abilities. Each of these souls brought with them spiritual gifts to help heal, elevate, and transform the dense energies surrounding the planet. They did not arrive by chance. They responded to an urgent call, knowing that Earth needed their assistance to face an unprecedented era of transition. These souls, known as the Chosen Ones, were divided into 3 major groups or waves of volunteers. Each group has distinct characteristics, its own energies, and plays a specific role in the ascension process. You may recognize yourself in one of these groups, or realize that you share characteristics of more than one wave. The first wave, the pioneers. The first wave of volunteers began to arrive shortly after World War II. These pioneers were the trailblazers, those who came to pave the way for future generations of volunteers. Many of you who are part of this wave feel a deep sense of disconnection from Earth. You may have an apparently stable life, a good family, and a solid career, but deep down, you feel that something is out of place. You perceive Earth as a place burdened with suffering and violence, and often wonder why there is so much pain and negativity in the world. If you belong to this first wave, you may remember feeling since childhood that you did not belong here. Perhaps at some point in your life you said to someone, "I want to go home," even without knowing exactly where that home would be. This feeling is common among first-wave volunteers. You know instinctively that you belong to a higher and purer reality, and this sense of not belonging can be overwhelming. The challenge faced by this first wave was immense. You came to a world still deeply rooted in the karmic cycle, at a time when spirituality and higher consciousness were poorly understood. Many of you went through intense emotional difficulties, and some even considered leaving this world prematurely. This sense of not belonging and the feeling that Earth is too heavy are defining characteristics of this first wave. The journey of the pioneers is not limited to personal discomfort, but also includes a crucial role in collective change. As pioneers, you have the ability to plant seeds of transformation and help create a foundation for future waves of volunteers. Your work is essential in preparing the ground so that the next generations can advance with more ease and clarity. Another important aspect is connecting with your spiritual mission. Often, pioneers are called to explore and understand their spiritual gifts more deeply. This process may include practices such as meditation, esoteric studies, and energy work, which help align your energies and strengthen your connection with your true essence. Maintaining this practice is crucial for sustaining both your own evolution and that of the planet. It is vital to remember that, although the path of the pioneers may seem solitary, you are not alone. There are spiritual support networks and communities of other volunteers who share experiences and offer support. Engaging with these communities can provide the emotional and spiritual support needed to face challenges and strengthen your mission as a pioneer. You came as pioneers to pave the way, and many of you carry emotional scars from this journey. However, it is important to remember that, without you, the following waves would have faced even greater challenges. You, from the first wave, volunteered to bear the weight of a slumbering humanity in a world still marked by old energies of pain and suffering. You were the first to feel the weight of this burden, which often manifested as deep sadness, loneliness, or even depression. It was not uncommon for many of you, from an early age, to have heightened sensitivity. You who are hearing this message are part of something much greater than you may have realized. Recently, the world has been undergoing significant changes in various areas: spiritual, physical, emotional, and energetic. Many sense that something is happening, but few fully understand what is unfolding. What is occurring is a great awakening, and you are at the center of this process. Perhaps you have already noticed signs that your mission on Earth is higher, that you are not here just to live an ordinary life, but to fulfill a divine purpose. This is the time to remember why you are here, your importance as one of the chosen ones, your contribution to the collective awakening, and to the transition to the new Earth. The transformation that Earth is experiencing goes beyond physical changes, encompassing spiritual and energetic aspects as well. You, as a chosen one, have been called to collaborate in this process. The mission of the chosen ones is to raise the planet's vibration, help humanity reconnect with its divine essence, and, above all, prevent humanity from heading towards self-destruction. Although the idea of global destruction may seem exaggerated, it is closely tied to the collective decisions we make every day. What many do not realize is that we live on a living planet, Earth, which is also on a path of evolution. Just like any growing being, Earth goes through phases of development, adaptation, and transformation. We are now at the peak of one of these phases. Earth is changing its vibration. We are entering a new dimension where the frequency will be higher and purer. This new Earth is not a vague concept. It is a reality that is being shaped now by those who, like you, have been called to participate in this great ascension project. It is crucial to recognize the lasting impact your work has on the evolution of collective consciousness. As a pioneer, you not only face personal challenges, but also contribute to global transformation. Your daily actions and choices help shape the future of Earth and the generations to come. Every step you take towards personal and spiritual growth resonates beyond you, positively influencing those around you and facilitating the transition to a new era of understanding and harmony. Another important point is that the ascension process is not linear, but a journey of highs and lows. You may face moments of doubt and difficulties, but remember that each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and deepen your spiritual connection. Difficult experiences often provide the greatest learnings and help solidify your role as a chosen one. Facing these challenges with courage and hope is essential to continue advancing in your mission. Connecting with your spiritual community and seeking mutual support can be a powerful resource on your journey. Participating in groups, discussions, and spiritual practices can provide the encouragement needed and help align your energies with a greater purpose. Collaboration and support among those who share the same mission help create a network of light and strength, facilitating the realization of the Great Awakening and the creation of the new Earth. To better understand this process, it is essential to revisit the past and explore who the volunteers and chosen ones are and how this journey began. Since World War II, a significant spiritual phenomenon has been unfolding, bringing to Earth a growing number of souls with a clear and sacred purpose: planetary ascension. These special souls, often called volunteers or chosen ones, are not merely ordinary beings seeking earthly experiences. They have come from different parts of the universe, crossing dimensions and realities with a divine call to assist humanity at this crucial moment in planetary history. Unlike souls who reincarnate on Earth to resolve personal karmic issues, these volunteers are not here to balance their own debts or learn individual lessons. Instead, they were drawn by the planet's vibration with a specific mission: to raise the Earth's energetic frequency and support humanity's transition to a new era of illumination and consciousness. This call intensified after the horrors of World War II, when Earth entered a critical period of its evolution. With the end of the conflict, humanity faced a decision point: to continue on a path of chaos or open itself to a new spiritual understanding. In this context, higher forces sent a special group of souls with ancestral wisdom and vibrational abilities. Each of these souls arrived equipped with spiritual gifts intended to heal, elevate, and transform the dense energies surrounding the planet. These souls did not arrive by chance. They answered an urgent call, knowing that Earth would need their help to navigate an unprecedented era of transition. These souls, the chosen ones, were organized into 3 major groups or waves of volunteers. Each group has its own characteristics, energies, and distinct roles in the ascension process. Understanding the specific role of each wave of volunteers can help recognize your own mission and contribution. Each group brings unique abilities and distinct energies that are vital to the ascension process. The interaction and collaboration between these waves are crucial for creating a global impact, harmonizing and raising the frequency of Earth. By identifying and aligning with the qualities of your wave, you can contribute more effectively to the collective awakening. As the planet's frequency rises, new opportunities for spiritual and personal growth arise. Your mission as a volunteer is not just about the work you do, but also about how you adapt and evolve with the new energies. This process is an opportunity to deepen your own spiritual practice and expand your consciousness in alignment with the new Earth. It is important to remember that, although the journey of the chosen ones may be challenging, it is also profoundly rewarding. The positive impact you make through your mission can transform not only your life, but also the lives of many others around you. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude and resilience can help maintain your focus and motivation, ensuring that you continue to play your vital role in planetary ascension. You might identify with one of these groups, or feel that you have characteristics of more than one of these waves. First wave: the pioneers. The first wave of volunteers began arriving shortly after World War II. These beings were the pioneers, the trailblazers, those who came to pave the way for future generations of volunteers. Many of you in this wave feel a deep sense of disconnection from Earth. You might have an apparently stable life, with a good family and a solid career, but deep down, you sense that something is not right. You may perceive Earth as a place burdened with suffering and violence, often questioning why people behave this way and why there is so much pain and negativity in the world. If you belong to this first wave, you might remember feeling from childhood that you didn't belong here. You may have expressed a desire to go back home, even without knowing exactly where that home would be. This feeling is common among first-wave volunteers. There is a deep intuition that you belong somewhere else, a higher and purer reality, and this sense of not belonging can be overwhelming. The challenge of this first wave was significant. You arrived in a world still heavily immersed in karmic cycles, when spirituality and higher consciousness were poorly understood. Many faced intense emotional difficulties and, in some cases, even considered leaving this world prematurely. This feeling of not belonging and the perception of Earth as a heavy place are defining characteristics of this first wave. As pioneers, you paved the way, and many carry emotional scars from this journey. However, it is crucial to remember that without you, subsequent waves would have faced even greater challenges. You were those who accepted the burden of a humanity asleep in a world still dominated by old energies of pain and suffering. You were the first to feel the weight of this burden, often manifested as intense sadness, loneliness, or even depression. It is common for many of you to have had an acute sensitivity to the suffering of others, absorbing the pain of the world around you. The injustices and violence on Earth seemed unbearable, and the sense of helplessness in the face of these realities made your journey extremely challenging. The mission of the pioneers not only paved the way for the following waves, but also established a solid foundation for global transformation. You helped prepare the ground so that other volunteers could enter a world slightly more receptive to the necessary changes. This preparation involved facing and transmuting denser energies, creating a more stable platform for the work of subsequent waves. The lasting impact of your actions and efforts should not be underestimated, as you were crucial in creating the conditions for collective awakening. Another important aspect is the need to recognize and heal the emotional scars left by this journey. The work of transmuting energies and facing intense challenges can leave deep marks, and taking care of your emotional and spiritual health is essential to maintain your balance and effectiveness. Engaging in self-care practices and seeking support can help process these experiences and strengthen your resilience. Remembering that the work of a pioneer is valuable and essential can bring relief and renewal. It is vital to connect with others who share your mission and similar experiences. Building a support network among pioneers and other waves can provide the strength needed to face challenges and celebrate victories. Sharing your stories, challenges, and triumphs helps create a sense of community and belonging, which is essential for the continued journey of ascension. Collaboration and mutual support among volunteers are key to a successful collective awakening and the realization of the new Earth. Many of you from the first wave have experienced a profound disconnection from established social and cultural structures. You may have struggled to adjust to conventional norms of work, relationships, and even religion. Societal expectations seemed irrelevant to you, and despite your efforts to adapt, you often found yourself questioning the purpose of these rules. As spiritual pioneers, you had a deep intuition that there was something much greater beyond the conventions of the physical world. Your life has always been more than a sequence of material events. There has always been a sense that something spiritual and transcendental was waiting to be discovered, even though it seemed distant from everyday reality. Many of you might have felt an extreme aversion to any form of conflict or oppression, even on a small scale. The sight of people hurting each other, whether emotionally or physically, caused you deep pain. This aversion to human cruelty, combined with the feeling of not belonging, might have led you to seek refuge in your inner world. Your sensitivity is both a blessing and a burden. While it allows for acute perception of subtle energies and deep spiritual connection, it also makes you experience the chaos and pain of the world intensely. Despite all these challenges, your mission has always been clear, even if you did not fully understand it. For a long time, you have been here to plant the seeds of change. Although this change may not have been visible to many, the energies you anchored on Earth have opened doors that had been closed for millennia. You brought light to dark areas, and although the effects may not have been immediately visible, you initiated a process of transformation that continues to unfold. Subsequent generations have walked in a world that, although still challenging, began to awaken thanks to the silent and often solitary work you did. Therefore, it is vital that you, as a first-wave volunteer, recognize the importance of your role. You are the pioneer who faced the initial darkness so that others could advance more easily. The emotional scars you carry are marks of courage, not defeat. You bore the weight of a sleeping world, and although this burden was heavy, your mission was of utmost importance. Thanks to you, the energies of ascension are now accessible to all who are ready to receive them. The impact of your work goes beyond the visible. The subtle changes you helped instigate created a solid foundation for a new form of collective consciousness. Every act of compassion, every effort to raise the vibration, contributed to a more positive and receptive energetic field. This field now serves as a support for others to continue the journey of awakening and transformation. The influence you exerted may not always have been recognized, but your dedication shaped the spiritual environment we live in today. Throughout your journey, it is crucial that you continue to seek and nurture your own personal evolution. Even with the significant impact you have already had, the quest for continuous growth and self-awareness is fundamental. Investing in practices that promote healing and spiritual strengthening helps keep your energy aligned and vibrant, preparing you to face new challenges and opportunities that arise with the progress of ascension. Remember that your journey, no matter how difficult it has been, is a testament to the strength and resilience of the pioneers. Awareness and gratitude for the path you have traveled are important for your own fulfillment and for the continued expansion of global awakening. Each of you has played an indispensable role, and your journey continues to inspire those who follow in your footsteps. The work of a pioneer is eternal, as the light you brought continues to illuminate the path for many. Second wave, the beacons of light. The second wave of volunteers began arriving a few decades after the first, bringing quite distinct characteristics. If you are part of this second wave, your mission is less about direct action and more about generating and radiating energy. You are the beacon of light, the one who emits positive and healing energy simply through your presence. Your essence is like an antenna, receiving and transmitting divine energy to those around you, without the need for grand or extraordinary actions. The difference your presence makes on the planet is significant. Although your mission is more about being than doing, it does not diminish your importance. On the contrary, your constant presence helps balance the Earth's energies, dissolving denser frequencies and paving the way for new forms of existence. The impact of your presence is profound, even if not immediately recognized. If you are part of this second wave, you may have noticed how your energy affects those around you in remarkable ways, even without conscious effort. Perhaps you have observed that when you enter a room, people become calmer and more balanced, or that your mere presence contributes to the healing of others. Your energy is healing and transformative, and you came to Earth with the purpose of elevating the planet's vibration simply by being who you are. Another notable aspect of the second wave is the natural inclination towards inner silence and meditation. Many of you find comfort in moments of introspection, connecting with your higher self and cosmic energies. This deep connection with the divine is what keeps you aligned with your mission, even when the external world seems chaotic. Your internal compass, always guided by light, is the beacon that confirms you are on the right path, without needing external validation. Unlike the first wave, many of you from the second wave may not feel a profound discomfort with life on Earth, but you tend to avoid creating deep emotional bonds. You might prefer to live more isolated, avoiding forming large families or engaging in deep relationships that could generate new karmic cycles. This is because, on a subconscious level, you know that your mission here is temporary and that it is crucial to keep your energy free from attachments to fulfill your role. You are like the calm before the storm of transformation, energetically preparing the ground so that the subsequent waves can act more easily. Your contribution is invaluable, as without this energetic stabilization, planetary ascension would be much more turbulent. Just as lighthouses guide ships safely through the night, you guide humanity with your light, even if many are still unaware of your influence. Your presence is a crucial foundation for collective progress, even if you do not immediately perceive it. Every time you are present and aligned with your energy, you strengthen the vibrational field that supports positive changes on the planet. Your role as a lighthouse helps create a stable base upon which transformations can occur. Your serenity and inner peace provide a refuge for those struggling with the emotional and energetic turbulence of the moment. Your commitment to introspection and meditation is not only a resource for your own centering, but also a service to the collective. By keeping your own energy balanced and elevated, you contribute to creating a more positive and harmonious energetic field that benefits everyone around you. Your constant practice of connecting with the divine amplifies the light you emit, fostering an environment more receptive to planetary ascension. Acknowledge the importance of your role and know that your influence goes beyond what the eyes can see. The stability and light you bring are vital for humanity's advancement toward a new era of consciousness and enlightenment. Every action you take, even if it seems small, is an essential part of the global transformation process, and your presence is a blessing to all who have the privilege of being around you. Here is the revised and enhanced text, with the addition of 3 paragraphs to expand the understanding of the third wave. Third wave. The children of the new Earth. The third wave of volunteers is composed of today's children and youth, often referred to as indigo, crystal, or rainbow children. These are the most evolved souls to have incarnated on Earth. They come with their energies already tuned to the frequencies of the new Earth and possess abilities and wisdom far beyond their years. These children are incredibly intelligent, intuitive, and sensitive, often standing out for their ability to learn quickly and question the old systems still governing the world. What sets them apart is their natural and immediate connection with the principles of harmony, truth, and justice. From an early age, they show an aversion to systems that perpetuate inequalities or limit the expression of each being's true essence. They are revolutionaries at heart, but their revolution is not necessarily through confrontation or conflict. Their approach is quiet, based on presence, wisdom, and the ability to inspire change by example. One of the most notable characteristics of these souls is their highly developed intuition. They often know, without understanding how, what is right and what needs to change. This inner wisdom acts as a compass that guides them to question what is imposed, always seeking new ways to approach life. Their intelligence transcends traditional academic learning. They possess innate cosmic wisdom, as if they have lived many lives in higher dimensions and bring that experience with them. Therefore, these children and youth often struggle to adapt to social structures such as the educational system or traditional family environments, feeling that the imposed norms are outdated or unnecessary. Often, these young people are misunderstood by teachers, parents, and authority figures who still operate under old energies. This conflict can create frustration for both them and those around them, but it is important to remember that this resistance is not a purposeless stubbornness. Instead, it reflects their highly evolved souls that know the world needs new paradigms to thrive. They are catalysts for transformation, helping to challenge and reform structures that no longer serve planetary ascension. If you are a parent or caregiver of one of these children, you may be facing challenges trying to guide them in a world that is still in transition. It is important to understand that these souls did not come to fit into old molds, but to gently break them and build something new in their place. It is essential to provide them with space to express their creativity, explore the world through their own eyes, and challenge norms without being suppressed. By supporting them, you are directly contributing to the creation of the new Earth, providing an environment where these souls can thrive and fulfill their divine purpose. It is vital to recognize and value the unique perspective these children bring. Their innovative vision and sense of justice are valuable assets to society, helping to pave the way for a more equitable and harmonious future. By encouraging their abilities and providing a supportive environment, you help cultivate a generation that is here to lead the transition to a new era. Supporting these evolved souls also means being flexible and open to the new forms of learning and expression they present. Instead of forcing them to conform to old standards, it is crucial to create a space that allows them to explore and develop their unique talents. This approach not only facilitates their personal growth, but also contributes to the collective evolution of humanity. Remember that the presence of these children is a clear sign that transformation is underway. Each of them carries a part of the divine plan for the new Earth, and by supporting them, you become an active participant in creating a more enlightened future. Your understanding and support are essential in helping these souls fulfill their vital role in planetary ascension. These children also have a profound connection with nature and subtle energies. They often feel more at peace outdoors, in contact with the elements, and may demonstrate healing abilities or an affinity for spiritual realms from an early age. Their energetic sensitivity allows them to perceive what many cannot, from the emotions of those around them to the more subtle energies that permeate the environment. For example, they might sense when a space is charged with negativity or when a person is vibrating at a low frequency, which may lead them to withdraw or seek a more harmonious space. In a world still dominated by noise and distractions, these children and young people often seek moments of solitude and introspection. For them, silence and calm are sources of recharge and connection with their own essence. Encouraging these practices and creating a welcoming and peaceful environment can help these souls to flourish to their full potential. These souls have come to Earth with DNA prepared for the higher frequencies of the new Earth. This means they are not subject to the same awakening processes that many from the first and second waves have faced. They already possess awakened consciousness and a well-defined mission. Unlike many adults who have gone through long periods of confusion or spiritual searching, these children instinctively know their role and what they need to do. They may not know how to express this in words, but their actions and choices reflect this clarity of purpose. Therefore, it is evident that the future of Earth is in the hands of these extraordinary souls. They are the key to unlocking the next level of planetary evolution, and their presence here is a sign that ascension is already well underway. They bring with them the promise of a world where truth, love, and unity will be the foundations of all societies, and as they continue to grow and develop their abilities, they will also continue to silently influence everyone around them. helping to accelerate the process of collective awakening. The mission of these children is very clear: to help build the new Earth. They are the architects of the future, and it is up to us, as guardians and supporters, to create the conditions for them to manifest their full potential. By embracing their wisdom, sensitivity, and worldview, we are paving the way for true planetary transformation. So, my friends, what is happening now is an unprecedented event in the history of Earth and the universe. Earth is ascending to a new dimension, a new level of existence. This process of ascension involves not only Earth, but the entire cosmos. All advanced civilizations are watching with great interest what is happening here, as this has never happened before. An entire Earth, with all its inhabitants, is moving to a new frequency, a new reality, and this is something that has never been achieved before. The ascension of Earth is a process of vibrational elevation. This means that the planet's frequencies are changing, becoming lighter, faster, and purer. As Earth moves to these higher frequencies, the third wave children play a crucial role. They are the messengers of this new era, bringing a new perspective that challenges old norms and opens doors to new forms of existence. Their ability to connect with subtle energies and their sharp intuition are essential tools for this global transformation. These children have the capacity to create new forms of communication and understanding that will be vital for integrating the new frequencies. They may develop innovative methods for solving problems and creating solutions that will not only benefit current society, but also lay the groundwork for a more harmonious and sustainable future. The role of these evolved souls is of vital importance to the success of Earth's ascension. By recognizing and supporting them, you not only contribute to the realization of their divine purpose, but also to the creation of a more enlightened and full of potential world. Their presence is a constant reminder that we are at a crucial moment in our planetary evolution, and the collaboration between generations will help ensure a bright and harmonious future for all. Adjustments in the body and life during ascension. To keep up with this change, the human body also needs to adjust. Many of you may already be feeling the effects of these changes in your own bodies. Symptoms such as unexplained fatigue, joint pain, heart palpitations, dizziness, depression, and even changes in appetite can be signs that your body is adjusting to the new frequencies of Earth. These changes may be uncomfortable at first, but they are part of the adaptation process. Your physical body needs to become lighter and more fluid to keep up with the planet's vibrational changes. For many, this means changes in diet, lifestyle, and even interpersonal relationships. You may feel an increasing need to distance yourself from negative environments, abandon old habits, and reconnect with your spiritual essence. These changes are natural and necessary for you to successfully pass through the ascension portal. The role of the chosen ones, from the 3 waves of volunteers, is crucial to the success of this process. You came to Earth with the purpose of helping humanity make this transition smoothly and harmoniously. Without your presence, without your light, Earth would have much more difficulty in raising its vibration. You are the beacons of light that guide humanity to the new Earth, and even if you do not realize it, your work here is of utmost importance. Earth's ascension is not an automatic process. It requires effort, awareness, and above all, choice. Every human being has the choice to follow or not follow this change. Earth is moving to a new frequency, and all those who wish to follow it must be willing to leave behind fear, karma, and old behavior patterns that keep them attached to the old energy. This is the great challenge of ascension, leaving behind what no longer serves and embracing the new. For many, this means letting go of fear. Fear is the densest emotion that exists and impedes spiritual progress. It keeps people trapped in destructive behavior patterns and prevents them from fully living their mission as chosen souls. Letting go of fear is essential for ascension, and this includes fear of change, fear of losing control, and fear of the unknown. The new Earth is calling, and to enter it, it is necessary to trust the process and know that you are being divinely guided. This is a time of closing cycles and opening to the new. You may be feeling that you are completing important phases in your life, ending relationships, jobs, or behavior patterns that no longer serve you. This is part of the ascension process. The new earth demands that you be free of past burdens, ready to embrace a new beginning, and this new beginning is full of promises. The new earth will be a place of peace, harmony, cooperation, and unconditional love. The old forms of power, control, and fear will no longer have a place in this new reality. Instead, the new earth will be built on the principles of unity, compassion, and truth. During this transformation process, it is important for you to take care of your physical and emotional well-being. Practices such as meditation, breathing exercises, and a balanced diet can help alleviate physical symptoms and promote a more positive mental state. It is also beneficial to seek support from spiritual communities and support groups that share your journey, as this can provide a sense of connection and understanding as you navigate these changes. Self-acceptance and patience are essential. The adjustment process can take time, and it is important to give yourself the space needed to adapt. Each person has their own pace and way of experiencing these transformations, and recognizing this can help reduce frustration and anxiety. Remember that these changes are signs of growth and evolution, and that you are actively participating in creating a brighter future for all of humanity. Stay attentive to the synchronicities and signs that appear on your path. Often, the universe communicates with you through small details and coincidences that can provide guidance and comfort during the ascension process. Trust your intuition and your ability to discern what is best for your well-being and spiritual growth. The new earth is forming, and you, with your light and dedication, are playing a crucial role in this process. As a chosen one, you are here to help manifest this new reality. The call is clear. Release what no longer serves, trust the process, and be ready to become a co-creator of the new earth. You were chosen to be here at this moment, and your presence is essential for the success of this great transition. You are part of something grand, something that is shaping the future not only of Earth but of the entire cosmos. Your mission as a chosen one is clear: to bring light, healing, and transformation to this world. Even though this may seem challenging at times, remember that you are not alone. There are many other chosen ones spread across the planet, all working together and in different capacities to ensure that Earth's ascension is successful. The new Earth is already forming, and you are a vital part of this creation. The future is in your hands, and it is your decision to elevate your consciousness and follow your mission that will determine the success of this transformative journey. Trust the process, let go of what no longer serves, and open yourself to the new. Earth needs you now more than ever. Are you ready to take on your role as a chosen one? Share your response in the comments and let your voice be heard. Are you ready to embark on this mission and be one of the pioneers in the ascension to the new Earth? Your contribution is essential to shaping the future.